2020 Polaris, brand new model. It's the Pro XP Premium Edition. Just got it in today. I already waxed it, detailed it as much as I could, because right now we're actually here in Arizona getting rained on pretty hard. It's crazy how normally we don't get this much rain, especially right before the summer, and it's supposed to be spring. But yeah, it's the 4-seater. Damn, they turn off by themselves. Sick as hell. There's little toggle switches right here. When you turn on the key, you actually turn on the lights. They actually light up to indicate for night riding. Right now, that's high beam, low beam, nothing. You got your instrument cluster, which is beautiful, nice gauges. You can go from blue to red. Right now I'm on the red, even though my interior is blue accent lighting. I'm actually in the process of talking with Polaris to try to see if they can actually come out with a red version of that. So since I have the red and black, it would be nice to be able to do red lighting accent. Sorry for the lighting. There's the new engine, the new clutch and transmission is in there. They have the new housing, all these little bolts stay on there. If I take it out to replace the belt, they don't come out. There is your the pipe that goes into the turbo. So you got the little turbo back there. Sorry if you can't really see it. You got the regular adjustable shocks. This is not the ultimate package. The ultimate package comes with the dynamics, comes with the basically electronic suspension. You can modify it on the fly, and it's a touch of a button. This is a 2-cylinder turbo, premium only. The interior is badass. I mean, these seats are comfortable. These harnesses are legit. These actual seats come out. These fold down. So you have a lot of leg room. You have cup holders up the yin-yang, up the wazoo, whatever you want to say it. If you don't need the rear seats, you take them out. These fold down, so you have an extra cargo bed. The cage is actually, you can detach the whole cage. You no longer have to chop it. This is the front seat. Passenger actually comes up like this, both front and rear, and the front and the both front come up. They actually go back and forth quite a bit. You have this adjustable handbar that actually does go back and forth as well. You have cubby. Don't have the dynamics with the screen and the rocker, Fosgate, all the stuff that comes. You have a lot of rooms for your toggle switches. So whatever you want to put, light bars, fucking horn, turning signals, whatever you call it, already comes preloaded. You have 2 outlets, one right here, one in the back. You have storage down there. On the side, you have a lot of leg room, more cup holders. You have that, which is awesome. Comes in and out. Also goes up and down. The head unit comes with the whole thing, so you don't have to fight over where you want it at. LEDs. Nice ass arms right there. Big radiator. It's a beautiful machine. Take it from me, a Cowie kid, talking about a Polaris. Normally, I never would have thought I would have bought a Polaris. I mean, I'm still probably eventually one day will have the Kawasaki 4-seater. But right now, as of now, they only make the 2-seater, and I have kids, so I cannot do that. This thing sounds amazing out the door. Horsepower is there. It's fucking fast. It's American made by Americans for Americans. So that's one of the most important things these days. Everybody wants to have American products and be proud of who they are. The space in the cubbies are like, look at that, all that space. Got a drain right there in case something. You can also, you got this bungee right here for anything else. You got a bunch of thing that actually comes out too. By the way, Polaris did an amazing job with the manufacturer of how you can actually work on this unit. You have so much room to work on it. That whole back wall comes off. That whole bed in the back comes out. You have access to everything. I mean, it is sick as hell how easy you can work on this thing. Just again, this is not sponsored by Polaris. This is not sponsored by Right Now, this is where I purchased. They took care of me, hooked it up, and made sure I was going to get this machine. So that's a shout out to them, even though none of this is sponsored or paid for or any of that stuff. If you guys seen my other videos, I just go out there and do stuff, and I talk about all the stuff I own and basically do it pretty crazy. This is actually my wife's unit, so it's not even going to be mine. The linkage arms, all that stuff is really reinforced, beefed up. All this nice equipment went into this machine. They actually did it right this time. Can't really stress it enough. I will be putting footage soon enough when I go out there and ride.